Welcome everybody as we get into this game. It is awesome. This is going to be really fun. We're spawning directly on top of coL.TriMaster, who is going to be the Terran in the top right. He's going up against ROG.elfi, Asus ROG.elfi, who is the red Protoss in the bottom left. We're having game number 2 of this best of 3. I just looked it up. This is round. It's either round of 32 or round of 16. One or the other. Either way, it's the best of 3 and it's awesome. And Elfi did take game number 1 in that last PvT in a really nice game. I mean, he went for the later game. He handled it well. He defended early on. TriMaster's dropping was non-stop, but Elfi just did not take damage from it. He had his units split up impeccably well, and he was just able to even defend against the drops with a very charge lot heavy army. He was massive in the charge lot count. He didn't go blink stalkers or anything. It was just straight up charge lots, and he was still able to defend against it. He didn't even use that many cannons either. It was just smart positioning, and he ended up not taking damage, and that allowed him to get to that stage where you have High Templar and Colossi, and he was able to slowly overrun TriMaster, do nice little bits of harassing, doing a little bit of maneuvering, considering that one of the last battles when TriMaster was trying to defend his third, he couldn't actually send out units to defend his third base, which had 2 Zealots harassing it, because Elfi's army was right there in the middle. So it was a beautiful set of positioning, which was quite awesome. So now, looks like we're not going to see any scouting from Elfi over here, so it's not going to be able to see any gases or anything, but it's kind of looking like TriMaster is going to be going for the, wait a second, what? Is he going to finish this SCV before he, I think they finished SCV before he gets the orbital command, but really looking like he's going to be going for a gasless expansion yet again. So there is his orbital command. So that's going to be a pretty nice thing, and then Southern Course is down 1 gas, so looks like we're probably going to be having 1 gate expand versus 1 Rax expand, which I'm definitely excited about, to see how these players are going to go into the macro game, because now we're in a much smaller map, but this is going to be, I think it's actually going to be a good map for TriMaster. It was his choice. It seems like it's going to be his choice of maps, so he's got to be ready for dropping into these areas. He can hit the main base and everything in this spot, so he can try and angle the third. And a great thing is with the style that we saw TriMaster using in the last game is a very multi-pronged attack style. And that's a great thing about Cloud Kingdom 2, is that you can attack here, drop here, move in here, and do a lot of just crazy angles attacking. He's got an opportunity to go for big surrounds, moving in this path, and maybe even sending like a few Marines in this path too for a full-on ground assault. So that's definitely something that can really benefit him. So I'm also going to want to keep track of when he's going to be setting down his next couple barracks and all that. Keep an eye on that. It looks like he's going to do that just now. So what is Elfi going to be doing? Because this is a smaller map. Those big Colossi pushes could be a lot stronger in this round, on this map, than I would say on Daybreak, because he'll get here faster. He's got more chokes. He can attack into here. This is a bad spot for TriMaster to defend, but TriMaster luckily put his bunker down here. I'd say it's pretty safe to say that he planned that. Ooh, look at that. Stalker gets a few kills, including an SCV. But yeah, so now the point about this choke is that Elfi pushes in here, and he's got Zealots, Colossi, Templar, or whatever, Colossi swipes, storms. It's going to hit so many things with TriMaster. But TriMaster's back here, so we can try and use this concave over here to make sure that he can defend it successfully. But, ooh, Marine over here just to make sure it doesn't keep giving out stuff. But there's the Nexus down. So Elfi's just macroing up a little bit. We got standard 3 gates this time. 4 gates. He's going to go for a big, fast 4-gate pressure. His war gate is almost done. This is going to be a very aggressive opener. Not all in the least, but it's kind of looking like he went for a little bit of a feast expansion. And, oh, we're going to have the Stalker fall. The Marine in the back. The Marine in the back is going to get the kill. The Marine in the back gets the kill. Oh, that Marine getting the perfect surround attack in the back. Nicely done, Mr. Marine. You get a gold star. Yes, gold star for him. Okay, so now I'm really waiting for the proxy pylon. We've got a probe here, but ooh, the probe's got to go ahead and try and survive if it wants to be able to throw down any kind of proxy pylon, so it will be retreating shortly. But will we have the aggression from the warp gates? We've got the warp gates now done, or at least 3 of them done. The other one's going to be morphing soon, but where will the pylon... There's the pylon. The pylon's a little bit late, so we might see the warping just happening over here, and then the army pushing out. Yeah, there's that stalker coming in. But will Elfi be able to do that much damage against this? The barracks is empty. We're having TriMaster going for lots of Marines. He's got his stim and combat shield going down. He's getting a reactor, so we're actually seeing a vulnerable timing from him. He only has 10 Marines, and against the 4-gate warping, he could take a lot of damage, but I think he's realized what's happening. He has seen the proxy pylon. He's throwing down bunkers because he knows he's vulnerable right now. He's going to be forced to pull off all his SCVs to try and repair, and now we're going to have Elfi hitting a very, very, very nice timing over here. Another pylon's going to be coming up, and there's the nice positions for those SCVs, but they're getting picked off one by one. We're having them... will they continue dying? The bunkers are almost done. Once the 2 bunkers finish, it's looking like TriMaster should be able to defend, but now we're just waiting to see exactly if he's going to fill them up. He hasn't filled the bottom one up. He actually doesn't have enough units. Oh, look at that. Nice move by him. The units on the high ground are going to be at a perfect position to just deal damage and not be able to take it out, and Elfi, I think, is going to be forced back shortly. Yeah, so now we're having these guys just continue to push forward. We've got a lot of good defense, but it looks like Elfi may commit to this. Looks like we should be able to get... He's going to bring in more. He's going to continue this aggression. But what's his... Is he going to just stay with this, or is he going to continue getting something else? We got Twilight Council on the way, so he may just go for some kind of charge like Archon Push or Blink Stalkers or something. That'd be nice to add into the engagement here and make it a little more powerful. But TriMaster is going to look over here, see the lack of army. He may want to pick off this pylon, because that's a pretty serious threat. And look at this one Marine that killed off the Stalker so early on. It's just hanging out over there, so which is... very, very nice. So now, well, I'm kind of waiting for there's the upgrades going to come from him. That was a big weakness of him in the last game, was the very late upgrades. And it looks like we're going to have a big stim combat shield push coming from him now. Got the combat shield done, so the concussive shell is going to be behind it. Stim is now completed, so we may see him hitting a very nice timing against the, right now, purely gateway force from TriMaster. Because if he hits this hard, he'll be able to really be... Oh my god, the gateway count. Templar Archives, we're seeing High Templar, no charge yet for Elfi. Alright. Okay, so now with the I'm waiting for the charge coming out for Elfi because he's got to hit this timing really quickly. He's trying to get a side storm, but is he going to have the time to get Templar out with Storm to actually deal with TriMaster's army? Because I don't know. If TriMaster pushes within the next minute, he's going to be very, very hard pressed to defend because Elfi needs time not just to finish Side Storm, but to get Templar with energy. Right now he's got 2 out, so he'll be able to have at least 2 storms. But this is... Oh, wow, seriously? Well, that's, I don't want... I'd like to not be on D&D so people can message me if something important happens, but thanks, Crowlu, for forcing me to go D&D. Alright, so now we're going to have these moving forward. The Templar, though, do not have Side Storm yet. They just need another 15 seconds. Is it being chronoed? It is being chronoed. So that's going to get come happening in a second. But will he's going to store? There's the Force Fields. Yes! That's going to buy enough time. So Side Storm is going to be here. TriMaster Stim. That's damaging so much. So devastating. But now we've got the medevac support to come in here. We've got this Templar. There's a ton of Templar. They're going to be Lord Storm lands. Very nice Storm's going to land. We've got the Factory to start soaking up some damage from those Stalkers. TriMaster's going to be forced to retreat. That Storm did so much damage. So much damage. Now the high ground advantage going to be given to TriMaster. Will we have a Storm on the high ground? You always Storm on the high ground. There's a Storm on the high ground, but look at that spread from TriMaster. Beautifully done to evade all of those guys. Very nicely done. Okay, so now TriMaster's continue actually trying to be aggressive down here. He's trying to basically waste the Templar energy, but there's only 2 storms left. And at this stage in the game, that's really, really, really a vulnerability for Elfi. TriMaster's macroing up a ton of units. He's got a lot of barracks out. 3rd Command Center is also done as well. He's really showing a comfortability in this map that I like, and it's showing why he chose it. Elfi is, his very, very aggressive gateway style right now is not doing as well as it could be, but his 3rd base is just now going down. down. So that is going to be really, really nice for getting down his economy, because he needs to get out a lot of units. He's going pure gateway style, but TriMaster landing in this factory is a really important thing to dealing with all of those zealots and forcing cancellation on that Nexus. Storms land, but they get dodged really nicely by the majority of the army, but more storms are coming down. More storms. The storms are just never ending. These zealots, though, they don't have charge yet. We've got more storms continuing to go down. The damage that is being done is devastating, and Elfi is now taking a lead in the food count. TriMaster may be forced to lift off some of those units into those medevacs, because otherwise he's going to lose them all. And there he goes. Loads them up, but look at the double-pronged attack. Nope, not effective. Feedbacks, though. Nice little move on the feedback. This factory is about to burn down. We're going to be able to... Let's just zoom in on that as it burns down, because it's going to go and die. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now the Zealots are going to be running around and trying to see with the aggressive stance onto TriMaster. TriMaster is actually doing a healthy job of mining. I mean, take a look at that income. God, mules are strong. Plus, he's got more SCVs than the probes on the field, but that means his army is actually significantly weaker than Elfi's. Look at that supply difference. Not to mention the supply that's being eaten up by the medevacs. Now we're having the attack going down here. Oh, these bunkers are not going to be allowed to finish. Are they? Or are they not? I don't know. Right now we're just seeing them running around, but these zealots are having a really hard time with this. But now we have the storms going down. We have the storms. There's the storm going down. First storm. Zealots are continuing to be aggressive. Their charge is being crazy effective right now. TriMaster's food count is getting back up, but we're having storms landing on top of everything. The bunkers get taken out. We're going to have Archons streaming in. These stalkers here, they do not have blink. There is just a very vulnerable army of marauders, but TriMaster needs to macro up more. This base down here is looking like actually a little bit of harassment down there. And never mind, actually, just no transfer, as Elfi is the only one that's actually managed to kill off probies. And oh, hey, by the way, who needs more barracks or gateways or whatever I think Elfi does, because he does. Getting so much more. I actually have robotics finally out, but now we're having the aggression continuing. This orbital command is all of a sudden looking to be quite vulnerable. TriMaster needs to start repairing it right now. He needs to repair it now. He needs to repair it now. He actually, he manages to repair that so quickly. Proxy pylon going down. We've got Templar here, both with a storm, and his command center may be under siege some more. Elfi is being crazy aggressive right now against these units, forcing TriMaster to lift up his orbital command and pull on back. But we got a storm landing on a lot of those units, but actually, look at the red of those marauders. Oh, they're so close to dying. We're going to have the Charlottes moving in. These barracks are being so key in terms of the defense, allowing TriMaster to not get completely surrounded, but TriMaster may just not have enough units. Elfi is continuing to push forward. He's got the Archon splash, but Archon in the back. That's a really, really unfortunate loss for Elfi's DPS right now, but this bunker needs to get repaired. TriMaster is going to start repairing it, but there's just so much stuff out from Elfi. Elfi has the 1-1. When did he manage to get that? Elfi's got the 1-1. He's going to be pushing forward. TriMaster has Ghost. Only the +1 attack, though. The +2 attack is actually going to be done in 15 seconds. And I'm getting lightheaded from all that screaming. Oh, look at that. Robotics Bay. We're going to have Colossus coming out. Oh, double Colossus! That's the perfect move that Elfi could be doing right now. Because with all this being pushed back by TriMaster, and TriMaster bringing out Ghosts and everything, he's not ready for Colossi. This switch is going to be devastating to the max. What is the ghost count looking like anyway? We got 5 ghosts out, looking solid. Army supplies are actually pretty much even. Worker supplies is also pretty much even. And Elfi's actually managed to kill off 23 SCVs too. That's actually meaning that wow, such even economies. Look at that. What? Did TriMaster just attack his own orbital? I think TriMaster just attacked his own orbital. Wow. Alright, so TriMaster attacked his own orbital. That's very interesting. We got the double upgrades continuing on, getting the 2-2 for the one known as Elfi. With these now 2 Colossi, the extended thermal land's getting closer and closer to completion. Once Elfi gets out 4 Colossi, he should really push in and attack TriMaster, because when he hits TriMaster, granted, he's got a lot of medevacs, but who cares about medevacs when you can one-shot every unit in this army with basically Colossi alone. Add in the DPS from the size form that's to be available as well, and you've got an unhappy Terran player. Elfi is playing this quite well, and TriMaster has to be so careful with how he engages, because now Elfi is taking his 4th base, and that is bad news for TriMaster. Very bad news for TriMaster. Alright, so now the Marine is going to be streaming forward. It's going to go in, it's going to be able to attack the pylon! It's so exciting. The pylons actually, wow, God, the Marines do so much damage so quickly. And now this is going to get forced canceled. And oh, look at that. Elfi was pushing across the field. He's trying to get his attack going on, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and just send a couple zealots to harass. Once again, those 2 zealot harasses are so effective for Elfi. Now we're going to be streaming forward, and there they are. Now they're going to start attacking, and TriMaster is losing more SCVs. Now actually gets the ones in the refinery, and now the SCVs are attacking. That's a really bad news for those SCVs. So much damage being done by these zealots. So now the worker kill count is up to 30. Observer is here looking at the entire army, so looks like Elf is going to be prepared to go for a push. He may want to end the game just right away with this. Oh, can I take away the UI? Nope, I cannot. I want to give you guys the full screen of the battle because it looks so cool when you have the storms and the swiping and the spreading. You got the Marauder shells going down the guns of the Marines. It's so cool. But now we're just having these... this orbital command getting retreated, and we're going to have this command center getting killed. Gets cancelled though, so that's nice. Not Colossus I can't attack anymore now, looking at the Zealots, but TriMaster's got to be really, really careful with how he controls this, because this is a bad angle for him. He's got a huge amount of chokes here. Like, this is normally not a large or not a small choke, but when you've got that many Colossi, Archons, and Templar, that's so much splash damage. Oh, he's got the cloaking on 9. Oh, is there an observer here? There's definitely an observer there, because those are getting attacked. There's the observer down there, but they're not landing the EMPs. They didn't land the EMPs. Oh no, TriMaster, you didn't get the EMPs, and now we're gonna have just the storms. Oh, this is a GG. Gets called. GG. TriMaster falling prey to the storms, the positioning, the Colossi not being able to land those EMPs really sealed the deal in that last battle, but very well done. Talk about aggression from Elfi. Starts off going for the massive, basically dozen gateway attacks, going for the really quick Templar, gets those key force fields at the start of the natural expansion to make sure that he can go ahead and by the time to get his Psi Storm up, then switches to the double row of Colossus, contains TriMaster so effectively, forces TriMaster to stay on 3 bases for so long, but he keeps not being real 3 bases because he kept having to lift the 3rd orbital command center. So incredibly well done by TriMaster. Impeccable gameplay. I am very, very not TriMaster, I'm sorry, Elfi, but well done by TriMaster, but impeccable stuff by Elfi.